ní àdúrà ló máa embalm. Wọ́n máa ní àdúrà ló máa embalm. With the hope that he will say no, let's forget it. But he is pushing on. Baba said no, he's going to continue. So they are still working on that. Which one? Prime Boy's case. They have reported everything, including his new assault. He has some picture evidence. I know a lot of us probably have seen it on the FYP, all his threat messages, everything. He has documented them on a flash drive. He'll be using those as evidence, proofs, and he's submitting all of that to, including Wumi's release, when she said, "Hope you all are learning," or something like that. They have gathered all that evidence, package it. It will be incorporated into part of the evidence. And remember, this happened barely a week after Prime Boy's testimony, especially when he mentioned that Mohbad told him the boy, Liam, is not his son. So we all are thinking, if you are thinking what I'm thinking is coming from the same direction we've been thinking. Yeah, right? You get the thinking thing, right?
Aries, I'm sorry to cut you. You
Go
see
ahead.
what you just mentioned about Prime Boy now? Today, Mr. Goresi said he had a word with Prime Boy. And Prime Boy said the attack has nothing to do with that he was coming from from the studio, and he's not this area boy that wanted money and jewelries that attacked him. So everybody was telling him yet today that, why would you talk like that, Mr. Goresi? Stop talking like that.
Gracie is, Papariano is not on seat, and I don't want to say anything. He doesn't like me when I talk about these people, so we are just going to overlook that. Okay, let's just overlook Gracie. I don't want to say what I want to say on Papariano's platform. If I were to be on my platform, I know how I would have responded to that. Okay, so àjẹ́ kó lànà ọmọ kú lénìí àfàìmọ̀ pé àjẹ́ àná ló pọmọ jẹ. I have a lot of, let me see if I can play one of these audio tapes. I was just even listening to it now. Hold on. Today no strange woman. Ẹgbẹ́ mi ò mọ yín ta ilé yìí, àbúrò lẹ́ẹ̀kan strẹ́tì mi ní ta ilé yìí. Ó já aago mẹ́rin létí. Gàgá làwọn. Ṣé ọmọ ẹni tó ń bá ẹ kú ni? Ó ṣe lè ṣe wàá gbúrò. Yẹ fi ẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ. So, I have quite a few. He's been threatened. They've been threatening him even before the day of the assault. So I'm not even, there are some certain people I don't pay attention to, not just the Wunmi anti-justice, but there are some also people even in the camp of justice that don't have common sense. Common sense eludes them. Therefore, you will not just pay them any attention, or you will have to take whatever they say with like a pinch of salt, just tiny like that. So just like I told Aniki Shaya, was it yesterday or the day before? Aniki Shaya was asking me, "Hey, Lady Harris, they said there are fake CTC and original. Flora said the one we have is fake." I told Aniki Shaya, I said, "Aniki, Flora told you something and you felt you should ask questions concerning that. No. There are some people when they talk, you just pack them aside. You give them a deny neglect. So I think that's what you should do with that information. I spoke to Prime Boy this morning and actions have been taken. I'm going to tell you that all together. So that is that on Prime Boy. On the pathology, I'm still waiting to confirm one or two things regarding the pathologies that will be going on next June, next inquest in June. Let me see. Hold on, guys. I spoke with I spoke with someone. There are two people. I think one of them is saying that they would like to see the letter from the court that it's okay to go and inspect the body and stuff like that, so that when they want to debate or counter the results, they will have enough evidence. Another one that is out of Lagos is saying that we should give him a call back, and we have not. I'm calling the person now. See, it's ringing. He's not picking up yet. As soon as I can get in touch, we will know who pathologist is going to be going to represent us in June. That's that. But I will tell you, all honesty, the result they brought is not acceptable. It's not acceptable. So I will tell you. And like I said, I was supposed to speak to Barrister Shitu SAN today. I have his number and I've been given the go-ahead to call him, but I don't want to do so without Baba Mohbad on seat. So he was supposed to be there today and call me from there, but that did not happen today. We shall see, or I will keep you all informed when that happens. Okay? And Baba Mohbad had an interview. Someone sent it to me. I think they cut some things out and then they sent it to me. I think they said from Baba Mohbad during an interview at Alaroye TV. So they said, my son was always scared of Naira Marley. He was afraid to go to shows because of him. One day I paid him a visit in his house and he stepped out with some of his team to do something. But suddenly, one of them rushed to the house and told me they were beating my son. By the time I got there, his body was full of bruises. I told him I would go and see Naira. He told me not to go. If you don't have any appointments with Naira, we can't go to the Malian house because of the dogs. Later on, from the words Naira was saying, you will know he knew something about it. He said they need to beat madness out of him. Naira and Samilari bullied my son till death. 2 months to his death, when Samilari beat Mo, he said it was the king that sent him to beat him. The last day of his life was spent in fear. I tried to take him to Oba Ikorodu so he could appeal to the king to stop sending Sam to beat him. But on the day we agreed to go, a lot of crowd were following him around. When he came over, we couldn't go. So right now, Baba Mohbad has publicly also mentioned or referred to the petition Mohbad wrote, and he has mentioned the Oba, the king, in his speech, and he will continue to do so. Now, So everything still, we are going to be pointing finger to the king, Oba Elegushi. What is or was his name doing in Mohbad's petition? Kí ló lè fa ghetto boy and a whole king of his caliber? What is the correlation tó wà láàrin wọn? Is either drugs or obìnrin. And as it is, me, I'm leaning towards Liam, obìnrin. So I've done the analysis here multiple times when I did my statistics database and stuff like that. So I'm getting a phone call. So I mean, the window of opportunity is open from the pathology and the autopsy. So yes, somebody say I can say both, but the one we will have more evidence for is for them to do the DNA. So that is that. I spoke to some people today concerning Arifa, and a lot of people were saying Arifa is bailed. Arifa is bailed. Arifa's bail conditions. Arifa have been granted bail, but he is still incarcerated. He is still incarcerated. What does it mean to be granted bail? When they grant you a bail, they will give you conditions to follow. You know, A, B, C, D, E, F, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think he's about on his last step to meet his bail condition. So it's on the last step to meet his bail condition so he can be out. We want him to come out before other actions will follow. You know, and I was also told that tomorrow I be this weekend, tomorrow or this weekend was supposed to be his wedding. I'm very sorry about that, but shit happens. So Veron is also working on his bail condition too with his own lawyer. Okay, a mistake. Veron was not arrested. Veron went in by himself. There are some few things he should have put into place prior to going in there. So, but he did not. But eventually, Agbára Ọlọ́run, both of them will be free. We talk about Westo. I did not speak to Westo, so please quote me correctly. But I spoke to someone regarding Westo, but he's safe. He is safe. BBO, I know you are going to disrupt. I know you will disrupt the live show as soon as you free. I know. BB has been suspended by TikTok to go on panel for the past 15 days. 15 days, you know. Today, I think is his first day back, and he's ready to crash the panel. Any panel he goes today, he will.
Welcome back, BB.
He's been suspended. So we've all enjoyed moments of peace when BB is not on the panel. Westo is safe. Westo is safe, very safe, very, very safe. As a matter of fact, it's doing good. What else we have to talk about? Mama Mohbad's sister released a tape. I know I've been calling her out to speak to us, speak to us. She's been quiet for too long. She spoke this time and I did not like what she said. So all this cultural behavior, ṣé ẹ tún fẹ́ rán àwọn tó wà nílẹ̀ lọ sí ẹ̀wọ̀n ni? Somebody does not kill somebody and then you say let's cover up. It's not done anywhere on the surface of the earth except ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá láti máa sọ pé ṣé ẹ tún fẹ́ rán àwọn tó wà nílẹ̀ lọ sẹ́wọ̀n ni? No, ìka tó bá ṣẹ̀ lọ́ba máa gé. You cannot kill someone and expect because it's your brother they will let you to go free. No, it's not like that. So sorry, Afolashade. We are very sorry. Darosha and Adura, if they have to go down, they will go down. Yes, an eye for an eye. And you have to be careful putting out such utterances because it can be construed as obstructing justice. So please, yes, she also confirmed Darusha as the embalmer in the video unknowingly to her. Exactly she did. And so please, we appreciate you and we believe that you are fighting for justice. You want justice for your cousin. Cousin? No, nephew. You want justice for your nephew. But please watch what you say. Ẹni tó bá ṣẹ̀, I cannot say ọmọ méje ni bàbá Mohbad ní. So if kò ṣe nǹkan kan tádùrá bá lọ́wọ́ sí inú ikú ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀, he will go down. He will go down for it. So please, I've told you that on my platform and I'm just using this opportunity to reiterate it so you can hear very well. What other ones? I'm not going to talk about Muyiwa. I'm not going to talk about what other updates, please. If you ask question, if I have answer, maybe she will be the next. They will buy. They will kick me, or buy. You meant to write buy. Yes, we are talking about human lives, and we have to sanitize the society. We all cohabitate, we coexist. So we cannot just have a murderer because you are the brother, you buy your brother, or you buy your sister, or you buy your husband. Awani, let's forgive you. Because you both are from the same family. No, that's not how the system works. That's not how it works. So what else? You lie a lot, Aries. Why? Go and ask Google. Next question. Let me see if I can read some comments.
Lady Aries, ma. Hello, ma.
Yes.
I heard something. I don't know how true it is. I heard that Mama Mohbad beat her younger sister, Blue and Black.
I don't know about that. I think I heard that too on their platforms, but I mean, that does not affect justice in any way. Now, the question is, could that be the reason why she came out to say what she said? I don't
Exactly. Maybe that is the reason why she came out, because of to say what she said. Like, okay, well, the
I don't know. I can't say for that, and I don't know if that story is true. And I don't think Mama Mohbad can beat that woman Blue Black too. That woman is looks more healthier than Mama Mohbad anyway. So I don't know how far that is true. There's a question here. Let me say. It says, Iron Lady, what's up with the money you put out there? Did someone show up? People are coming up, but their story are not credible yet. So yes, people are coming up. Their story are not credible yet. Okay, and they're just coming as a word of mouth. They don't have concrete evidence. And the thing is there, I think it's now in newspapers, and that, if you come up and your information is credible with evidence and video backups and stuff like that, there's a 50 million, there's a 50 million bounty or reward for such person, relocation, immunity, plea bargain. It's going to be a total package. So that one is there. And I heard that Very Dark Man, Very Dark Man said something. He actually made reference to African TV's post that, well, justice no go get served. Yes, it could be tiring and it could be exhausting. I think initially I always end my shows with justice is not served a la carte. Okay, justice is not served a la carte. And you have to fight for it. You have to fight for it. You have to keep fighting for it. To relinquish power is not that easy. Justice is not that easy to get. You keep fighting, 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 fighting until one day they're going to say what Jesus said and said, "You woman, you have troubled me so much. Troubled me so much. What exactly do you want?" And it's going to tell them, well, the food that belongs to the children is not given to slaves. And we are going to be the woman. We are going to tell Jesus and say, yes, that is true. But the slaves can eat from the crumbs that falls from the master's table. Then if they will look at us and say, wow, you know what? Let's just give these people their justice they want. At least one in a million, they will give us justice in this case. And as you can see, in my own opinion, and I stand by it, I do not stand to be corrected, this last inquest favors us. It was an open-ended result, and we can take it to any length we want to. We just need these legal teams to swing into, aggressive actions. If you're one like when I spoke to Baba Mohbad, mo ní ṣé a máa wá ń tilé ẹjọ́ dédé ọ̀rẹ́? Do you think Wunmi wants to be your friend now? Only if you have acted. Then, when we took actions. But it is what it is. We are here. We cannot be crying over a spilled milk. So, Oman do me do, but we cannot just cry over a spilled milk. Lady Harris, a guy came up on York Daddy today and said Wunmi belongs to a cult group and more too. I will not be surprised. You cannot be in a Malian house and not be in a court. I am not familiar with it, but I think they said there's ìkan wọ́n pè kan ní àyè, wọ́n pè kan ní ẹyẹ. I don't know who belongs to where. And I was also told one time that Mohbad wanted to leave. He wanted to leave. This putting out 3 fingers is a courtesy sign. That's what they said. But all musicians, all these people, they all belong to something. So that does not answer who killed Mohbad. Let me see if there's another question.
Mommy Harris, I don't
Mr.
know.
Ellis, have you been able to get in contact with Peter Obi? No, I have not been able to get in touch with Peter Obi. I'm still looking for his contact information, but I was able to speak to a Labour Party chairman. It's been a while, as a matter of fact. We're supposed to regroup and have a conference call, and I've not been able to reach him again. So the answer to your question is no. Layo, please go ahead. Sorry.
Yes, but I think someone said that you cannot be in Naira's house and not be in court, not being a courtesan. It's
Yeah.
not everyone that is in Naira's house that is courtesan. I had a friend that is in Naira's house for years, and he's never in court. He doesn't do it with them. He's never
Oh,
initiate
Do
himself.
you? How are you so sure it's not in court?
I know is the statement of fact.
I don't know. I cannot say for a fact if he is or he is not. But all
It's
I know
fact.
is that in courts or not out of courts, you don't have the right to kill. That's all I know. Ken Gold, what is that Ken or When Gold said, Iron Lady, why not come to Nigeria to go to mobile house to get evidence? If you are intelligent enough, you will know I don't have to. There's people they call private investigators. They can do the job. I don't have to come to Nigeria to do that. So go and get wisdom. Maybe you should come to Wisdom Talk when I go live so you can get educated a little bit. Your questions appear that you're stupid. Be mindful because sometimes when you type your questions, it tells your level of intelligence and exposure. This one you're saying right here is merely spell out stupidity. Let me read another question. So if anybody have questions and you cannot come up, please, like I do on my platform, type your questions and because I know there was a time I did not have the privilege to be on the platforms. I always feel frustrated down there and nobody was able to read my questions or answer my question. They better be careful who is going to vote for them. Yes. So the blah, 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 blah. I don't see any other question. Updates on private autopsy. Yes, I said something about the private autopsy. I'm still waiting. I want to assume, it's an assumption. I stand to be corrected. But the last time I had an encounter with Udumosu, I think they said they have granted us the permission to do our own private autopsy. But that is part of the question I wanted to ask Barrister Shitu today. Unfortunately, the meeting did not hold. So I will ask him next time. We already have two people lined up that can be, uh, but we have not sealed the deal yet. But we have two powerful people in Nigeria that can be, we can contract them when we are all done, but we have not contracted them. Now, has Barrister Shitu contracted a private pathologist? That I do not know. And Baba Mobad was not, is not also aware of one. So that's supposed to be part of the questions for today. So I hope that answers your private autopsy. I just answered her. Same on Papa here. G. Guy explained her rank and duty in the court. I don't want to talk about courtists. I don't know anything about it. I don't believe. Yes, and indirectly going indirectly, Iron Lady, please, man, don't give some important details out online because of the anti-justice. Okay, note taken. Thank you for the advice. Thank you. It's just that the platform is quiet. That's why I'm just keeping it going. If anybody have questions, Adeola. Okay. So that is that the 50 million naira reward or bounty is still out there. I personally, how I wish Yamobad can be the beneficiary of that money. She can come forward and claim the money, give us the information so that the money will still be within their family. I wish she would be the one to give us the information. If anybody is close to Mama Mobad out there listening to the voice or the sound of my voice, please reach out to Mama Mobad to come up, see what she knows. She will get immunity. She will be able to be relocated and all of that. Mystical, she never listened. Okay, Karimo. Oh, that's fine. Do you listen, Mystical? Do you? Lady Harris, what do you think Karimo meant when she said, if Mama Mo should talk, it's over for Wumi? Exactly what she said. Mama Mohbad knows a lot. Mama Mohbad saw Mohbad on Monday. Nobody is going to take that away from me. Mama Mohbad saw Mohbad on Monday because we have analyzed and reanalyzed and reanalyzed it. Àti rò lọ síwájú, rò lọ sọ́tún, rò lọ sẹ́yìn. Thank you, every gifters. Thank you. I don't always remember to say thank you because I'm always just so focused on this justice thing. Even on my platform, I don't appreciate gifters enough. Maybe that's why I don't get one. But from the bottom of my heart, I am very grateful about the gifting, and I promise you everything is also going back towards justice for Mohbad. But I want to say thank you and I appreciate it. Even if I don't say it, I still mean it. Thank you. And I only give everybody, even the ones that abuse, they still keep the case going. So I appreciate you all. So going back on what Mama Mohbad said, I don't care what currency, even in Ghana currency, I think it's called CD, in Dubai, dirham, in Israel, shekel, in US dollar, Canadian dollar, euro, pounds, etc., etc., etc. Even in any currency whatsoever, if you are promised in naira, if you are promised 5 million, you will not forget. You will not forget. You will not forget. Hello? So, you will not forget that you were promised 5 million. And Iya Mohbad, the way she told the story to the letter, she already had 3 shops connected together. These guys, on their way from the show, they were supposed to lodge in the hotel at Ikorodu so they can see Mama Mohbad on Monday and go shop. They would have funded her to equip. Juicy, am I audible? Layo, am I audible?
Yes, you are. You are, ma.
Yes, you
You
are.
are.
Okay. Thank you very much. So they were supposed to lodge at Ikorodu on Monday, on their way from Ikorodu, so they could fund Mama Mohbad the money to equip her shop. Oúnjẹ money, there's no way she could have forgotten the day. Now, she went to the shop. By 9 o'clock, she told us she prayed at 9. Then she went to the shop. Nobody picked up. When she got to the shop, she realized that the shop owned Joe. I think initially when Papariano analyzed pé Onjo, I had to correct him and say, not Onjo, Onjo, leakage, Ominda. She was there waiting for them to call her back. When she called at 12 noon on Monday, September the 11th, Wunmi picked up. Mohbad ń sùn ni, kìnìkan, ṣé ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan kan ni? Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan kan ni? That is key. She said no, using wisdom and strategy. Ó ní no, mo kàn ní kí n check on you ni, kò fẹ́ bèrè pé owó yẹn ń kọ́ torí owó ni mo ṣe ń pè. She didn't want to say that. Then they're like, okay, I will tell Mohbad to call you when it's up. At noon is 12 o'clock lọ́sàn-án. noon is 12 o'clock. Then at 3, Mama Mohbad called back. Mama Mohbad called back. Wunmi did not call her. Mama Mohbad called back on Monday, September the 11th at 3 p.m. Mama Mohbad gave us time frame, and it's not like around. It's not around. She knows exactly because she was doing 3 hours prayers. So she knew exactly when. Then that was when Wunmi now responded by, mi ò ní rí kú ọmọ o, mi ò ní rí kú ọkọ o, mọ́mí Mohbad ni o, blah, 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 blah. And what happened thereafter? Mama Mohbad could not say. Then they now went to Mohbad's house on Tuesday. Which woman on this planet this planet tá à ń gbé omi sọ àwọn anti-justice tó ń gbé ní Pluto, tó ń gbé ní Jupiter àti ní Mars o. Àwa èèyàn tá à ń gbé ní orí ilẹ̀ alààyè tá wà yìí. We hear, even if you are at work, you will tell them you have an emergency, I got to go. No. Then when they asked her, then they just need to play her video to her when she's behind the counter. She will tell us. She went and saw. She went and saw Mohbad on Monday. Everything they did to Mohbad, everything that happened to Mohbad, or everything she saw. That will explain the reason why on Tuesday when she went there, she didn't see deeming fit or see any reason for her to go in and see her son again. No, she didn't deem it fit that way. That was why there was no reason for her to go in and see the boy again. She already saw the boy on Monday. Mohbad died on Monday. You see this narrative, they are now coming up. Baba Mohbad already saw the boy. He now went and stayed somewhere to pretend. It's everything that happened around Mama Mohbad. That is what they were talking about. They just flip the person. Wọ́n flip èèyàn tó ṣe kinní yẹn ni. So that is that on that. So wọ́n mọ̀ dáadáa ìjọ́ tí kinní yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀. Juicy, are you able to help Papa Ariano bring people up? Are you?
No. But I think he's around now. So.
Okay. So they know. They know. She knows. But Baba Mohbad kept saying Tuesday lọmọ mi kú. Baba Mohbad should stop saying pé Tuesday lọmọ mi kú. Baba Mohbad needs to be saying Tuesday náà sọ fún mi. Tuesday lèmi gbọ́. Because Baba Mohbad cannot say for certainty jẹ́ tọmọ yẹn kú, but Tuesday náà sọ fún òun èmi o. Tuesday náà pè mí. Tuesday náà sọ fún mi. Because even the autopsy, if the neck of Mohbad is not broken, even though I disagree with that report, because you don't see a bulging or a protruding bone, does not indicate nothing is broken. Around the neck region, apart from your clavicles, I don't think there's any other bone around the neck. You only have cartilages at the tendon or something like that. I have to check the anatomy again. You don't have bones. Even when people break their spinal cord, when they wear C collars, you don't see bulging bones. So I hope Barrister Shittu or the pathologist is going to ask for the X-ray results. We are not just going to go by the report. They need to X-ray the entire body to ensure there were not broken bones. There were no broken bones in the body. What about the skull? Wọ́n ní láti ṣe. Did Mohbad hit his head against the wall but on push here? When they were arguing upstairs, Mohbad did not die. Maybe Peculiar was right. Mohbad did not die. Mohbad was murdered. Murdered. So that is that. Because Mama Mohbad, after telling her story, she couldn't say what happened. Now, Mama Mohbad was saying, Money, these people that live in Jupiter, they live in Mars, they live in Pluto or whatever, all this space. They don't live in this world we live in. They don't understand. They have, according to Papa, they are kids. No brainer. Venus. Okay, thank you. No brainer at all. Okay. They will tell you, they cannot connect the dots. It does not, when they speak, it's not logical. Make it make sense. They can't make it make sense because there is no sense in it. They have senseless conversations. Even they themselves, when they are explaining, they get confused. They get very confused along the line. So that is what we have to say. Mama, when Mama Mohbad ni, come on, it is Lazarus Okwojometaoji, that Mama Mohbad went and stood in front of the ambulance like this. Idiots. Front of the ambulance, Lolo Durosi. If she knew pé òkú ọjọ́ mẹ́ta lè jí, she's supposed to walk inside there, shake the boy, jaga Greek. Mohbad, ṣebí mo ṣì rí ẹ níjọ́ Saturday. I told you I was going to church on Sunday. Mohbad, you were supposed to come to the shop and give me money on Monday. Mohbad, you will shake the boy. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ó ṣì ń rákòrò lọ sọ́nà ọ̀run, when you shake him, even though you are not performing CPR, you will shake the heart. My charge back, kiddy. My charge back, kiddy. No, olóṣì, eléri ibú, òkúgbẹ́, useless woman. She went and stood inside the street, on the street. Then when the ambulance now packed Mohbad, these stupid people said she put her hands in front of the ambulance like this and say, ẹ má gbọ́mọ mi lọ. Crazy. What is CPR? CPR is shaking the heart. You squeezing the heart, you do your chest compression, you are squeezing the heart, trying to help trying to charge the heart, to help the heart jumpstart it to start pumping. If she doesn't even know CPR, but she held the boy in both shoulders, draw him close to her, and shake the boy. Mohbad, ẹ gbà mí, promise. I saw you on Saturday. I said I was going to church. You didn't tell me you were going to leave me like this, Mohbad. You didn't tell me this is what is it. Mohbad, ará àdúgbò ẹ gbà mí, Mohbad. Shake the boy. Bóyá ó ṣeé ṣe kí Ọlọ́run dá ẹ̀mí padà sí ara ẹ̀. Spiritual cardioversion nìyẹn o. You got it. That's spiritual cardioversion. Yes. You now said you went and held the car and that is what they claim in their camp. For real. And that is what they are propagating, and they think they are making sense. They think I hope they are streaming me. They think they are making sense. Then when the car was driving Mohbad, when the ambulance was carrying Mohbad, then that was when he now went and stood in front of the ambulance. see common sense. And they will say, if you tell them something, they will say, were you there? Like this idiot that was just here, Ajoke. Were you there? Were you there? Do I have to be there? Do I have to be there to know if you perform proper CPR, you will get the blood to flow back to the heart? Do I have to be there? Dumb skulls. Thank you for that English. Dumb skulls. Somebody was like, Baba Mohbad was supposed to drag Wunmi. No, that's not a position of a man. Ìyá Mohbad ló yẹ kó wọlé wá. Kí ló fi ṣe ọmọ mi? Ṣebí Saturday ni mo kúrò bí mo sọ fún yín pé mò ń lọ sí church. Ìyá Mohbad did not go to any church. She's just lying that she's going to church just to Ọlọ́run ló mọ ibi tó gbà lọ. Bóyá ó lọ bá babaláwo ọkọ ẹ̀ tó ń fẹ́ yẹn ni. Who knows? Téèyàn bá kàn ń gbọ́ story Mohbad, sometimes it seems it's fresh all over. You want to forget some things, but you feel it's fresh again all over. And they will be telling you, are you not a mother? Are you not a mother? If Wunmi is your daughter, if Wunmi is my daughter, she will already be in jail. She will already be in jail. Mi ò gbàgbàkúgbà. And then Mama Mohbad now said, to top it up, Wunmi ti bẹ̀ mí, mo dẹ̀ ti dáríjì, ó bẹ̀ mí fún gbogbo nǹkan. Kí ló bẹ̀? Kí ni Wunmi bẹ̀ fún pé ẹ má bínú mà mo pa yín lọ́mọ. Ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan tí Mohbad ò dúró ṣe màá ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ fún yín. And ìwọ ló lọ fi orí ẹ̀ ru ọjà ní ọjà Òyìngbò. Tó lọ ru Apákáleke àbí pákó kọ́ ló lọ rù àbí kí ló lọ rù níjọ́sí? Noodles. Ìwọ ojókòó, ìyàwó ọmọ ẹ wà nílé, ìwọ ojókòó lọ ru ọjà, ó lọ ru nǹkan. Ìyá máa jẹ ṣégè 13 sí ẹ lára. You know, Ìyá Mohbad knows a lot. She knows a lot. And right now, according to Karimo, Ìyá Mohbad and Wunmi, they are not in a jelly friendship. Wọ́n ń jà, ìjà wà láàrin wọn. So this is the time we can break into Ìyá Mohbad. If anybody have her contact, this is the time to break into her, to get through to her. Do I have to be there to know pé her behavior was irrational? Ó lọ jókòó sí ojú títì, ó lọ dúró sójú títì. Through Karimo, yeah, I've been looking for Karimo's phone number. I've been looking for her number. I inboxed her. She has not returned my call. No. We need a break in this case. We sure need a break in this case, and we'll be all fine. We need a break in it. And Azuko, when you come up, anything Romy, I'm keeping the platform alive. Yeah. Juicy, take over.
Yes, ma'am.
What
did I know to say? Please, quiet, please. I want to say something. Away, bless my. It is well. It's just unfortunate that Mohbad just came to this world through a woman. Like Papa was saying before, that Papa Mohbad did not try for Mohbad. So I was about to, before another conversation came in, I wanted to say that there is a limit to what a man can do over children. There is a limit to the responsibility of a man over children. Comparing it to women. A mother has a big role in the life of the children. They play a very major role in the life of the children. An absence of a mother in someone's life, in children's life, is very dangerous, and I think that's one of the reason why Mohbad is where he is today. Because if there is a mother in his life, I think he wouldn't have been at this. He wouldn't have. I mean, he wouldn't have just end his life this way. Though I know that there's some mother in someone's life sometimes. Hello, please, lights and bitte. I know that there are some mother in the life of children that they even when they are there, they are more or less like they are not there. Even when they are there, they are more or less that they are not there. But at the same time, there will still be a kind of a trace that there is mother here in this person's life, because I believe a mother will not just open his eyes and see that this thing is going to take the life of my child, and he won't stand up on his feet to actually do something. And in this case of Mohbad, what I also say there is that there's no bond between Mohbad and his mother, because they didn't spend more time together. There was no kind of this intimidate between both of them.
You
And I'm
mean
very,
intimacy?
yeah, thank you, ma. Intimacy, thank you, ma. Between both of them. So I'm very sure that many mother many mother on this platform and in this course of justice of mobile will learn so many things, because looking at the story of how Wumi grew up, and knowing that there was no a place of mother in her life as well, that she grown up in the streets. You know, a good mother will not have just allow his son to mingle with such person in the first place, even if she's not aware. But as time goes on, to get to know, do all possible things to just like make sure that they go their different ways. But it just whenever I see the guy picture, or I went on social media, I saw him singing his video. It breaks my heart that this is a destiny. This is a ladder for so many people that God has destined that they are going to get there through him. You know. But when I look at it, I just felt so bad that some people their life are connected to this guy, and such people have to just go back and pray that God, please redirect my path. God, please just connect me divinely, because unless if such person did not realize, that's why we see so many people there toiling morning and night and going here and there. They have nothing to show for it, because they never know, maybe in one way or the other, their destiny helper, the one God has ordained with them, is not getting it right, or the person himself or herself have been taken away. So we have to also be very prayerful that in a way, when we are praying for ourselves to succeed in life, we have to also to be praying for whosoever God has destined to us to take us to where we want to go in life, to make our dreams to come true, that God should just keep protecting them and order their footsteps. Because when someone want to get up there, you need a ladder. And I think Mohbad is one of the ladders some people out there depends on. Which Adura, Dahosa, even including Wumi, Prime Boy himself are also connected to this ladder. But it is what it is. And I know if truly they have hand in all this thing, tomorrow we speak. I know that they will sit down in one corner of the house tomorrow, or wherever they find themselves, and they will be regretting the action they have taken. Because at that time, they will look up and look down and what I know is that there's no how somebody is so wicked at heart that there won't be a day that person will not think of what he or she has done in the past. That conscious, I'm very sure everybody has this conscious. Everybody has it. Some people might just be more frequent, that whenever they do anything, they quickly realize that this thing that I've done is not good. They always have a rethink first. Why some people they care less, but later in their life they realize that they've actually did something wrong. So I just hope, I pray that God should just in his infinite mercy, because all we are doing, we are talking, we are contributing our own quota of effort. We are trying to like this justice should come and play its role. As if we really want this justice. Somebody like me, I really want it to happen. There's so many things in my life that is a kind of old, and there's so many things that is not working the way it's supposed to work, because most of my time I'm on this thing, though I'm doing some other thing, but at the same time I'm not giving it full time. So I'll just be praying that this is just come and let all this justice for Mohbad come to an end, because there are some time I will look at it, I don't want to come online, I want to be busy with my life, but before I know it, even when I wake up in the morning, instead of me to pray, I'll quickly go and see that, let me see what is happening, let me see the updates, let me see what is going on there. It's really draining, but I know God will give us the justice, and whosoever that have the evidence there, that person in a way, àṣírí wọn máa tẹ̀ tú ni, ọlọ́run ò ní bá àṣírí wọn. The wicked cannot hide forever. They cannot hide forever. Definitely, one day and one day they will come up. All what we have want, all what we want and pray for, that it should be now. But I know that it will come. Because the spirit of the guy himself is not resting. That I know. Because when I look at his late music that he sang, the one that I've listened to so far, he always said, on God, everything, my God, everything, God is covering me. Everything, God is covering me. Like I was talking to one of my sisters, I say, the way of God is not our ways. The way God sees things, because when I listen to that music and watch it, I was like, at the end of the day, this guy they end up buying this guy, and this guy be saying that he's on God. He's protected by God, that all his hope is God. And at the end of the day, they get him. That I can never say God disappoints him, because it's so painful. But when I now look at that Bible verse, I say his ways are not our ways. Then I come to realize that really his ways are not our ways. He have reason and purpose why it makes it to happen. But he that allow it to happen definitely he holds revenge in his hand. He's a God of justice, and I know He will give justice. It's just a matter of time we'll get the justice, because He will not allow them to just go scot-free like that. And so many that we say out of pain, so many prayer that we pray out of pain come, answered. When Mohbad was in that serious pain, he said, "Ẹ ti ṣe tipẹ́, eléyìí máa já ṣe mọ́." And when you look at it very well, you see that people are not relenting. People are not tiring. If somebody comes to them and say he's tired, you see another person rising, and two, three people also standing up for it. If others are saying that, okay, I'm weak, you see other people that are getting stronger. Some people have interest. Okay, I want to know what is happening. I want to be informed about this thing. I really want to know. So the thing is, keep going, and I'm very sure all the people that did this, they never expected it, that it will come this far. They never expect that it will come, because the guy has already said, he said, but this one will be the last. And I'm very sure that definitely it will be the last. Their hands is now, and they will definitely, their head will definitely come to an end. Let me rest for now. Progress G, are you there? Progress G.
Yeah, I'm here, ma'am. How you
Okay, ma.
doing?
Fine, thank you, ma.
Yeah, thank you so much. You throw some very important points out there. I'm so glad what you have said so far. Like you said, the only person that we can get this information from is Iya Mohbad. If there's anybody out there that can talk to this mother and synthesize her about the importance of the resources that he had, that somebody else is sitting on it, and how she can become rich overnight because they have put out something out there that anybody that has information about the death of Mohbad should bring out and this person will take this offer. I think that's a way for her to upgrade her status. So, and anybody out there that has the information, so please, we really need this information to know what killed Mohbad, because Mohbad does not belong just to Nigerians. Mohbad belongs to the whole world, and the whole world is watching to see what Nigerians and the government will do in the case of the death of Mohbad. Like, I was listening to Paparano in the morning. He was saying they are trying to delay the case so that people will get tired of it. Nobody should get tired. We'll get, whether it take 10 years, we'll be here on TikTok. We'll be talking about it. So the day we hear Mohbad have gotten justice. So it's really a pity that the government that we look up to, that will pay our taxes to them, to cater for us, they are not there for us. They are not there for us. They are just there for their stomach. Like, they don't really care about us. It's really a pity. I'm not a Nigerian, but when the very day Mohbad died, I've been following up this case. At times, I even take vacation. Like, let me just go for 2 weeks. Maybe when I'm coming back, there will be justice for Mohbad. When I come back, it's still the same song. And the killer is there. Everybody can testify that this is the killer, because I can't be in the house with my husband and something happened. I'm unable to say what happened to my husband. 24. I'm there with my husband 24 hours all round, and I can't account to my husband. It's a pity. Or those who are around, even the mother, like, if it is my child, like, the whole world will know me. The whole world will bring my child to me. Like, nobody, nobody will tell me anything. I will need justice for my child. It's really a pity that Mohbad was from a family that has hazard. So, as we can say, for all the mothers out there, please sit on your children, guide your children. It doesn't matter whether you have money or you don't have money. The little that you have, you can cater for your child. You can cater for your children. Please, let's guide these children. Like, it's a pity that Mohbad now is a talk in everybody's mouth. Even I get to work like that, I have Nigerians at my workplace. I'm like, today I have headache. They say what? I say Mohbad. They'll say, you and this are Mohbad. Like, I'm not resting with Mohbad. I'm telling everybody about Mohbad, because right there before my eyes, I can see that this person has a lot to say about Mohbad, but this person don't want to open up to tell us what happened to Mohbad. Clearly, we can see that this Mohbad was killed because he went to a show. He was on his feet. What happened to him? Because even he was like, if something hit him, he could have called the parent to say, Mama or Papa, this has happened to me. Please, can you come to my rescue? But if you can see that poor boy, Mohbad was not even, when you look at him, when you look at his music, look at all the pictures that are going on TikTok, you'll see that this boy was not happy. He wasn't happy. When the period he's happy, you're looking fresh. The period he's not happy, you can tell that this boy wasn't happy. It's really a pity. Like, please, we need to do something and bring justice to Mohbad, not just for Nigerians, to other countries to copy, because the same thing is happening in Nigeria, is happening elsewhere. And and we are the innocent one that we're paying for it. Why should we be paying for crimes that other people are committing? People in high places are committing, and they sit quiet as if nothing is happening. Like, where are the oppositions in Nigeria to stand up against their opponent, to stand up to say, no, let's do things right? Where are they? Please, I really need them to say something concerning this Mohbad case. Like I said, the final day of the final day of justice to Mohbad, I don't know whether I'll go to work or how. I don't know where I'll put my head, because I don't want to see negative result, because I'm praying for positive. Like, I don't know how that they will look like. Thank you. That's all that I can contribute. Please, if anybody have information, please, we need this information to get justice for Mohbad, so that people can be free. People are in chains. People are not free. People's minds are tied up. Nobody is resting concerning this case. I don't know the killers, if those killers are really eating food, because if it is me, like you see me, I'm already a skeleton. Like, I don't know how those people are sleeping and waking up. I don't actually know. Thank you guys for listening.
I Progress G, what you say is actually truth. As in, it is not enough to bring a child into this world or a children into this world. When you know that you are not, especially as a woman, when you know you are not going to be available to cater for that child, it's better you don't bring it. Because, like, when I had this case of Mobad, then I begin to reflect to some things that I saw when I was growing up, like when I was in primary school, like secondary school. When we are coming back from school, I will see some woman, or sometimes when we are going back to school, I will see some woman, they will be sitting beside a particular woman selling food like rice, or the one selling chewing gum and biscuits. And you will see those women sitting down there. And when we get closer to the place, one of my schoolmates, then we branch there. I mean, we'll go to the woman. The woman will buy her or him something. He will put some things in his bag. He will just cater for that child before the child will go to school. When the child is coming back, the woman will be at that spot again, do that thing, and the child will go back home. And I've seen series of it severally. So it was when I was now growing up, and this case of Mohbad that make me to remember that some of these women, they are not in their husband house, maybe, and their husband like daft them. What is daft of English? The husband command them, I mean, did not allow them to come to their house to come and see the kids. And they used to go out there waiting for those kids just to communicate with them, to know how they are feeling, to feel the place of a mother, like, I'm still existing, I'm your mother. I want to be in your life, but for one reason or the other, I am not there. You understand? So at the end of the day, like, they're still there. When that child grows up, the child will still remember that I have a mother somewhere. My mother always come here to do things. But somebody now just left a child and just go like that, like a team of air. That is, it is not good. And I think this is one of those things that make that guy just went through what he went through, and it's so painful. Because, and after, when you are being told that this child is a glorious child, he's going to be the one to lift your family out of highest poverty to line 9, and you just abandon such child as a mother, and you live your life, you move on with your life. I am not saying that she shouldn't leave, because I don't know why she left the home. I'm not advising somebody that if you are in a toxic marriage whereby your life is 50-50, that you shouldn't take an exit move. But as a mother, when you are doing that, and even before you do that, put your children into consideration. And when you are doing that, try as much. I know it's not easy to go with the children. And if the man did not allow you to go with the children, find a way to be seeing these children. Don't just abandon them and go like that. Mother has a major role to play in the life of a child. Don't just. But looking at these two mothers, the two mothers themselves, they are not responsible on their own. Like, they don't know the value of children. There's so many people out there, like, they are praying really to just have one, to just have one. But it is what it is. I just pray that Mama Mohbad will realize this. And Papa, I don't even make a suggestion. I think it was yesterday that this 50 million out there, that if they can get a way to get through to Mama Mohbad, and like, see, this more money is for you. All what we just want is justice. And with this money, with this old money that is made for you, when you even give us this justice, you still have more money to come. Like that, the woman is conscious of money. If somebody can just, because it was because of that 5 million naira that it was calling Mohbad up and down. If somebody can offer her such amount of money, probably she will open up and say the truth. Like you seeing a monkey, you know what monkey love to eat is banana, and you give monkey that banana. The monkey will be happy to do so many things that the instruction that you give to her to do. So I think that that's also is also an, I mean, a kind of a good option if taken into consideration. That is very good. And the way I'm seeing Mama Mobile, according to what Karima also said, that Wumi is maltreating her seriously, because he said the way you are doing that woman, if you continue doing that woman like that, you know, I don't just know what to say. I just pray for this thing to come. That's just it. I just pray for this justice to come. And somebody somewhere out there, even if you are not bringing your face out, you can just send the thing on the internet. You creating one fake account, just do it and delete the account. A video, a CCTV camera or something, just do it. Yeah, I think I will rest for now because I saw Africa TV inside. Africa TV, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Juices. Good evening, Oya. Good evening, Paprano. Good evening from all over the world, wherever you are. I don't have much to say, but I'm very upset. I just dabbled into a platform. I believe it's Bolly B. I believe, I'm not 100% sure, because I didn't even get the opportunity to look at the name of the platform, but I think my glimpse gave me Bolly B. And I'm disheartening. I'm very, very sad and upset because of what they were talking about. And I don't know what you guys have been talking about because I just came in. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I have to, maybe change your mindset and direction. But let me put this out as a notice. The new propaganda that they are doing now is to attack all the frontliners. They are now going after the frontliners and trying to attack you, because what I heard just 15 minutes ago, a propaganda trying to tribalize the death of Mohbad. They are now beginning to say on that platform that Mohbad's death is a Yoruba thing. And they are beginning to blaspheme people that are not Yoruba, claiming that they are being sponsored by a political party. I don't want to mention names so that I'm not promoting their lies. Be careful if they attack you now that you are being sponsored by a political party, you're trying to spoil Lagos, it's a Yoruba death. And I said to them, when you're asking for donation, do you say you need money from only Yorubas? The people fighting in court, do you say you only need Yoruba people in court? The people who have spent their money and traveled far and wide, people who protested for Mohbad, are they Yoruba? Ẹgbà mí o, Yoruba ẹ má ṣe èrè o, ẹ má ṣe wèrè o. Because the way they were attacking one particular person, and I'll call you privately because I know I have your contact. I see a new strategy to discourage us and demoralize us, and some numbnuts are beginning to believe that, saying a particular political party is the one that is sponsoring a particular person. Where did the person get the money to do that? Where's the person get money to do this? I used my bloody money to come to Nigeria. In the last Corona inquest just about 2 weeks ago, I spent over 250K of my money. Are you not going to say somebody is sponsoring me? Some people have lost it, so please consider this as noticed, especially you hosts. Don't allow idiots to come on your platform and begin to brainwash the innocent. I'm begging you guys, the host, whenever you hear any reference to tribalism, block them, drop them, and shut them down. You're not going to make this a tribal issue. People in Kenya, people in Sierra Leone, people in Malaysia, they fight for Mohbad. And you now want to say it's a Yoruba death? I'm sorry, I'm very upset. This is the only platform that I can make this announcement immediately and put everybody on notice of their new strategy. And I think it was that lady Bolly B's platform. I'm not 100% sure because I was too upset and they just brought me up because I heard what they were saying and I'm like, what the hell is this? Where are you guys coming from again? So please, Paparano, everybody, be on guard for nonsense. Don't allow them on your platform with such language, such insinuation. I'm begging you guys. Thank you.
You know, African television. Thank you so much. But you know, um, first of all, this is not. It's not an issue. It's not an issue. You know, she's been around us. She's been coming, so she hear the things that we say, and especially the things that most especially, I say sometimes, and they try to get informations, which I know they get informations, but they don't know how to use them. That is the thing. When I hear some things coming out, I also know how to. I know how to address it. There is nothing like that that is going to take hold. It's never going to take hold. Not in a cost like this that we have gathered people. We didn't gather people from Bolibi to mislead them. We didn't gather people for anybody to mislead them. When the GoFundMe was not going right, I mean, we called it out and we give out reasons. People will reason at the end of the day. So I don't think people will be too cheap or that so low to, want to focus on that direction. What we have been doing, we have been investigating people personally, like whether they are for justice or they are anti-justice. So, I think I have been very fair on how I have been able to navigate between those things, tribes, states, and government, police. Even sometimes, I don't let people criticize the Nigerian police and those things. It's because I know that time is coming whereby some people may want to try to, think on those directions. Okay, I've continued to kick against that, not today. Even including from you, you yourself, you've made a statement, that, will I say, that kind of maybe tribal, okay? And I've rebuked that. You have said so, Lenchi have said so, and if I remember people who have said those things, which I have rebuked that, we are not going to allow this. It's not because what happened right now is happening in Yoruba land, the way we're handling it. We understand very much well those things, those effects, those elements, okay? But that thing is not, it doesn't represent the whole of this group, because we still have good and great people among this group and who do not share that belief. So if we now start to represent them by what they do not stand for, I don't think we are doing good. I don't think we are doing good. So we must separate those elements. Those who are bringing it, we must not make them win. Even within, look at Korea. Korea is a nation whereby they speak the Korean language. But today, they have North Korea, they have South Korea. So it means brothers and sisters can still disagree on how things should be done. So within the same Yoruba, we're all Yoruba, when it comes to some certain things, we will not allow any of our brothers to take advantage of it, maybe misuse the cause, which can better represent all of us. We have been very vocal about those things, and believe me, those things cannot take hold. It can't take hold in a cause like this, whereby people are more reasonable. That's why we talk with reasons. Okay, we ask questions, we try to pin people down. We will know that people can make attempts, they can try whatsoever, but how can they can't go? How can they get away with it? That is the thing. They cannot. It cannot work. Okay. What ideas do they have? For example, now, the person you are mentioning, her name, she's been blocked here several times, and she brings different account. I know that what they do, right? They try to use my own words, and they want to see whether if they say it, I will support it, because these are things which I have mentioned. I have said those things, okay? So they want to see whether they're always trying to find something which I will be, in line of support. They always want me to be part of it. I know all of those crazy, stupid attempts. It doesn't work. It doesn't suit them. They know it very, very well. They have tried their best to be against me. Oh, we're going to pick you up. We're going to pick you up. All of those things is not working. Okay, sometimes it's to find how to support me, how to be. I know those things. It's not going to work. They know, and I know very very well. I mean, and they are kids. That's just, I mean, one thing here. They are kids. Kids are always kids. So we just have to watch out. We have to watch out things that kids bring up and see how to control it immediately. I mean, we're asking technical questions. Yeah. It was not only Yoruba that announced to the whole world that Mohbad should be exhumed. Okay, it was not only Yoruba that protested, that was part of the procession night. It was all over around the world. Mohbad case is an international case. It is not a case of one particular tribe. And so nobody will just wake up, overnight and just say, Yoruba. I mean, where do they get their logic
Let me
from?
interrupt you.
Yes.
The focal point of my conversation.
Yeah.
They are picking on frontliners. Specifically today, they mentioned Lady Aries as being sponsored by some political party. They are mentioning people that are not of Yoruba origin and trying to separate them from the movement, that these people have ulterior motives. They even went as far as saying people are trying to destabilize Lagos by fighting for Mohbad.
No,
That they
African
should
TV.
stop fighting for Mohbad.
African TV. You're saying this is the thing. Maybe it's because you guys give them emotion. Me, I know how to handle these people and how to deal with them. That's why I bring them closer. I brought them closer all of this why to understand how to deal with them. And I know perfectly how to deal with all of this. Doesn't shake. That's why when they talk about protest, I'm trying to reduce. I don't pay attention to all of those things. I want to pay attention to the legal work, the legal team. I know that the government probably is not interested in Mohbad case, okay? But with our legal team, how can we use them to win legally? Why every other thing I've always been, even when this Ayamika came around, let's protest. I say protest for what? We have legal team. What exactly are we protesting for? Did our legal team lawyers, did they tell you that at this particular point, it is tough, that there's nothing they can do anymore? Have they explored all the legal possibilities and there is no way anymore? And if there's no way, let them announce it. I want to hear from them. I want to hear that they have filed, they have done this, they have done that, and no one is responding to it. Okay, and it's against the law. Then now, we can now act legally, rather than just going around and just crying, hey, government, you are corrupt. I don't want to do those kind of things. It's not where the position I want to be. I want to be in the position whereby we should be doing things that we should do. We should have our own evidence. We should have a strong team, and we should speak in one voice, in a voice that cannot be defeated, so that when we are going out, we know that yes, we are going out. And when we don't have to go out, we don't have to go out. That's just simple it. So I just want to protest on merit base. Okay, that we have one thing in particular, which lawyers have tried their best. For example, they have a request, okay, in the court, and the court is not approving it, which is illegal, and which we have a law that says that it should be approved. This one we can protest. We can pray for the law to be enforced back. Call the politician to enforce back the law, to see that law take hold. Okay, so, and have the government to address the public on cases like that. But on cases whereby we don't have solid and founded grounds, I do not advise for people to just feel like we should go around and make noise and think we can get it resolved. I don't think that is a way to go about it. So we can sue the police, like I've said. I mean, I still have my petitions, the one we sent out to different offices. That one is still available, and we can decide to take a case. In fact, I see no reason why we're not taking the case against the police. They are the police of Oniru Station, where Baba Mohbad went to that night. We should sue those officers. Nobody have done and made an attempt to sue them. Nobody. Everything that people are doing is not going. Why is it not going? Do the lawyers don't know what to do? And why are they not telling us, giving us report? It's because our team itself is on the ground. I cannot fight for a team that is on the ground. It doesn't go well with me. A team that we don't know their mind, we don't know what they are doing, we don't know what they have done. I will now go and be shouting and saying that the government is wrong when team itself is not doing the right thing. I mean, I don't want to be in that position. Let me say, if you, maybe you who is the African TV, Adibin, you are the one, okay, that has been in this case, and you've been doing so many things, and you have been briefing the public on the things that you're doing, we'll be on the same chapter. If we now say that, okay, now at this particular point, this is what we should do, then now we'll go and do it. But all of these guys talking about protests, doing whatever, they're not part of the legal team. We don't know their heart, the mindset of the legal team. We will not preempt them. I want them to be at the forefront of everything that we are doing. We have them right now, and we must use them wisely. So that is my own stand. But when it comes to people trying to bring tribes, like, you have to look at these people. Who are they? What voices have they got? That's the thing. And who can they convince? That's the thing. Who can they convince? Some of our people here can go around, talk to them. They'll be looking. I know people that they can attack because they maybe the energy you guys bring in, it's a threat. It's a threat to it's a threat to them. Yes, it's that's it. So they will look for different ways to attack you, and you guys will not drag those. You will not drag it with them, because the more you drag it, the more you make it make sense for them. Their lack of content, they need something to keep themselves active, and once you drag it, it's gonna go more bigger, and people are going to believe in it, because people who are now your enemies, they will now begin to side with them. Though they are for justice for Mohbad, but on that note, on that single note, they will side with them. So your calmness in times like this, and that is what we call social media. I learned the media. I learned the skills. I understand how people attack. I know how they place narrative. And I also have my own tools to control narrative. So, like, it's not something to worry. I mean, can anybody bring such debate? How do they want to do it? How do they want to win around debate? I mean, debate just from bad is Yoruba. I mean, I don't know how they want to make a debate. Can somebody bring the debate up? Let's even look at the different areas of it. Let's try to be the devil advocate. Let's bring up the conversation. Let's try to bring it up. How does he want to go through? Please. I mean, Berekete that we take a case to is Berekete Yoruba. I mean, I don't even understand. I mean, how does the case want to go? How does he want to go? Baba, lawyer, whatever, this Emmanuel Oroko, is it Yoruba? I mean, I don't know how. So there is no just any way here. This is just a collection of people, okay, of different parts of the world.
Let me show you the implication of what just happened.
Okay.
Paprano, hold on, sorry guys. The implication of what happened, insinuating to the public that a particular frontliner is being sponsored by a political party to destabilize Lagos. So they've brought politics into it, they've brought tribe into it, and they are defaming somebody that is spending their own hard-earned money and emotions to fight for the movement.
Can you please, I mean, your tone is beginning too high. It doesn't worth it. I know you're coming from somewhere, and you may not be happy about how they spoke there. If you don't mind, reduce the tone so that we can look at the different areas that they can go. Play the devil advocate, bring it on, bring the conversation, and try to tell me the best thing they can say. Tell me the best thing that anybody can say. Yeah. I want to see their line of thought, because it's for me. I've tried to think about different things. Okay, I don't see roads there. Yep.
Let me calm down and rephrase what I was saying.
All right.
Truly, I'm upset. But
all right. Okay.
The minute I came up, because I heard XYZ is being sponsored by XYZ political party.
Yeah.
Where is XYZ getting the money from for doing everything she is doing? They are just trying to destabilize Lagos. Leave Lagos for us. Stay out of justice for Mohbad. It is a Yoruba thing. And I came up. And the minute I said to them, please, I'm appealing to you. Don't go tribal. Please don't make this a tribal issue. One of the panelists, it was the host that was talking. A panelist jumped on me, did not even let me finish a statement, and said, are you here to defend XYZ? You cannot tell the host what to say on her own platform. And my response was, You want me as a Nigerian to listen to CNN when CNN is putting out the propaganda that will destabilize my country? I would never do that. And the host also came in, they started
Are you sure
attacking
this is
me.
the whole information? I don't think this is the whole information, African TV.
I'm giving you the transcript of what happened.
Because it's not,
when I
I don't think this is what can get you upset. But anyway, as I said again, let's not bring out anything from what they are saying, unless maybe you have said something. Maybe, there are some things you used to say here sometimes. With me, myself, I rebook, okay? Like when you mention Yoruba, that, like we are too slow about this is because it's happening in Yoruba, which I said, no, don't say this, okay?
mention
Yeah.
Yoruba and attacking somebody that they are being sponsored to destabilize, two different things. If somebody say Nigerians are 419, that person is speaking generally.
Can they
But if
back
I
it
say
up? Can they
paparazzi is
back it up?
419,
Can they back it up? That's the thing. Can they? You have to give me their.
now we're talking.
How do they back
Now
it
we're
up?
talking.
People will ask evidence. I mean, how can they explain it? Okay, that's also you mind the things that we have to look at the things that we are saying. For example, like if you bring up a conversation, people will perceive it in different ways. And if they attack it in all of those ways, it is now up to you to clear the narrative and to stay away from things that will cause you problem. Because I don't know, me, I always watch out these things. I know how people can use information, and I try to be at a point whereby I am strong. If I see that everybody is gonna use that, I'm gonna slow down there. We have to be careful of these things because the anti-justice team, they want to find something which will bring them back into the equation, into limelight. So those things that they are going to be using, if you know that you're going to be saying anything that they're going to suspect and make them feel certain way, don't say it. That's what I will say.
You know what? I just came up to put, especially Lady Harris, on notice. Every frontliner, be on guard, because I see this as a new strategy to
You don't need
attack.
to. I don't think she will. I won't let her talk about that.
Good evening, everyone.
Mole, go on.
Africa TV, God bless you, sir, for this information. And it's going to affect them as well. Mercy found me is not a Yoruba lady. That class just confirmed a few days ago. I have the audio where he said he's from Edo State. It's not a Yoruba person, but he was born and brought up in Lagos. So you see, it's going to affect them. And the Bolly B came. She's supporting MFM because she's no longer with the other team. They have misunderstanding. So it's still going to affect them as well.